Christian Eriksen makes the decision nobody expected. That's right, the saga involving Christian Eriksen has finally reached a decisive chapter, and you'll want to stay until the end to find out where the star will play next. After months of speculation, rumours, and fan debates, Eriksen, who recently ended his contract with Manchester United, has finally chosen his next step in his career. But pay attention, it is not Wrexham, the club that dreamed of having the Danish midfielder in their squad and made a lot of noise this European summer trying to convince him. It is worth remembering that Wrexham did not spare any effort to strengthen their team. The newly promoted Championship side invested over £30 million in signings this summer, even outspending the giant Barcelona in the transfer window. The intention was clear, to show that the British club wanted to take a leap in quality and ambition, aiming high with the Premier League on the horizon. Yet, despite all that investment and the promise of exciting challenges, Eriksen decided to take a different path, keeping his focus on other opportunities. As soon as he became a free agent, rumours immediately linked him to Wrexham. The contact did take place, and Eriksen went so far as to praise CEO Michael Williamson, highlighting the respect and relationship they had already built during his time at Inter Milan. The discussions were cordial and promising, but ultimately, Eriksen chose not to accept the offer. It was a silent, but definitive no. Despite the fans' excitement, hopes of seeing him wearing the STK Kai Raz shirt began to fade. While supporters were dreaming of an epic ending involving Wrexham, clues started emerging that Eriksen's future might lie in another country. During the period he was without a club, he trained with Malmö in Sweden, staying fit and preparing to sign with a new team. However, this choice drew criticism. Former Danish player Thomas Gravesen commented that moving to Malmö seemed more like a leisure activity than a strategic career step. According to Gravesen, Eriksen could have sought more competitive clubs or ones with greater projection, even if Wrexham had been a bold and interesting option. And now, finally, the mystery is over. Eriksen is set to play in Germany. He has already arrived in Wolfsburg and will undergo medical tests before officially signing with the Bundesliga club. Eriksen's choice is no coincidence. Wolfsburg sporting director, Peter Christiansen, is also Danish and is believed to have been key in convincing the midfielder to take on the challenge of returning to top-level European football. This decision marks the end of months of speculation and mixed signals about his future, closing a phase of uncertainty for the 33-year-old star. Now, all eyes turn to what Eriksen can deliver in Germany. Will he be able to replicate the brilliance he showed at Manchester United? And how will he fit into Wolfsburg, who are looking to climb even higher in the European scene? One thing is certain, the German club's fans can already start celebrating, while Wrexham will need to seek new alternatives after having their dream frustrated. This decision also shows how Eriksen chooses his steps strategically. Even when he could get involved in ambitious projects, he prioritizes an environment and structure that makes sense for his current career stage. European football is now watching closely, and the upcoming Bundesliga fixtures promise to be even more exciting with the arrival of the Danish midfielder. If you want to follow every detail of this transfer, see how Eriksen adapts to the Bundesliga, and never miss an update about the Danish star, make sure to subscribe to the channel right now. Turn on notifications to be the first to know every play, analysis, and news about Eriksen and Wolfsburg. This is a moment you definitely don't want to miss.